United Way has funded successful programs. So we said, how do we take a combination of programs and really work towards creating some sort of change at that systems level? So that one little program couldn't solve the whole issue alone. The concept was that rather than fund program by program by program, by funding this new collaborative approach is really probably the most significant change that I've ever seen.
Our kids and our families have so much potential, but they're up against quite a lot of challenges. The vast majority of them live in poverty, and that's a very difficult cycle to break.
And that's why the United Way funding is really filling a pretty big gap in services for these families that are hardworking individuals that just can't get ahead.
I've been in the business for over 20 years of working with people and making a difference in the lives of people. And when I saw this collaborative come together that I am a part of, I thought it was one of the best things that I've ever seen.
Our parents want to participate. They also inspire their parents. We also are able to help parents. Like I said, if they have language deficiencies, we offer opportunities to learn English, opportunities to study further.
If you even think of any of the jobs right now that are out there, the jobs that at one point you didn't have to be literate, you now have to be literate in order to succeed. So one step out of poverty is to ensure you have the opportunities in front of you.
But as a collaborative, what we're doing now is working really well.
Our collaborative is here to help you do well. You can consider us your cheerleaders, that we want to be there to say you can do this no matter how hard that book may be, no matter how hard that class may be, or how much you don't like the teacher, because you are destined for greatness, because we're here to help.
So as part of this collaborative, we do a lot of financial education, there's childcare access, and really engaging parents in their children's education and development.
One day I would love to see where almost all students were performing, at a high level, and there is no such thing as being illiterate. And for that to happen, like she just said, we really truly have to have the entire community coming together, making that conscious effort to say we're not going to continue to let this happen.
And what we're doing is we're not giving them a hand out, we're giving them a hand up.
We're grabbing our young people out of poverty. We're taking them out of poverty, and that's pretty powerful.
Collaborating matters because we've seen in our work time and time again that we are stronger as a whole than in our separate work. We take great pride in tapping into the expertise of our partners, whether it's an organization, whether it's a church, whether it's just one volunteer.
I do this because I believe in the power of change. I believe that everybody should be given an opportunity. I believe that every life is valuable.
That all the families are dedicated and committed to having their child succeed in life. They want what's best for their children. Something all of a sudden can happen out of the blue, but when you have that kind of collaboration, you're able to pull things together quickly.
And I think what I would say is that we're on to something, and we need to figure out how to continue to support it and incentivize that work.
So we're not in the business of hopelessness, we're in the business of hope.